I've lived in this neighborhood for 57 years, and this is one of the most exciting things that could happen.
It will boost up the pride that we have in each other as individuals and as a collective community.
At the Heights, brighter futures are within reach. In a few short years, up to 1,000 new families will call the Greater East Side their home. Another 1,000 residents will have access to good-paying jobs with low barriers to entry. Those who live, work, or visit the area will enjoy a new 5-acre park, expanded trail connections, and other outdoor amenities our residents deserve. With public and private contributions, the 112-acre Hillcrest Golf Club is well on its way to becoming an environmentally friendly neighborhood asset with plenty to offer residents now and into the future. The Heights promises to be the largest modern-day investment in St. Paul's East Side.
When I think about what the Heights is all about and what it brings to our community, it's about prosperity, it's about opportunity. It's going to bring in so many great living wage jobs that come with great benefits for workers and just an abundance of places for communities to be and to live as well.
Once complete, the Heights will span 112 acres, playing host to a unique mix of housing, employment opportunities, and green spaces for the East Side's diverse and multicultural community.
What we're trying to do here is not just replace the golf course. What we're really thinking this is an urban design upgrade to the whole area, which is going to tie a lot of the area together.
In terms of keeping the site as green space or as a recreational facility, I mean, the city would not have been in a position to be able to add a 110-acre site to our parks inventory. As it is now, in order to maintain the parks and recreation centers that we have a pretty significant burden of deferred maintenance. What we really need is commercial and industrial tax base and good jobs and a good environmental steward like the Port Authority maintaining that property for us.
Our goal is to bring in a mix of high, medium, and low-density housing options for purchase or rent. Apartments, duplexes, triplexes, and senior housing options are all being considered. Walkability, community connectivity, and affordable housing options are our top priorities.
We've been asked why the site can't just be left as a green space, and frankly, it would be an incredibly missed opportunity to serve our community with very needed housing units. We have a housing crisis currently, affordable housing, market rate housing. We're hearing a lot about the need for deeply affordable and permanently affordable housing at the site.
My hopes for this project is that it's going to renew that sense of community, that folks live here, work here, are invested in what's happening in the neighborhoods. I feel like it's a place where people can transition just within the Heights itself, starting from maybe apartments to condos to eventually owning your own home.
It will be a great opportunity for young couples to raise a family here. I would think it'll be a great opportunity for even just our senior citizens where they can have a place that they can call their own.
We want to value the East Side residents, showing them that they can live in a nice community, and I think that is missing in our society right now.
I'm just really excited to see something happen to that site. It's just been sitting there for a long time, and to be able to have it develop into something that's bringing good to the community is exciting to see.
The Heights will be divided into two distinct sections, housing and light industrial.
I'm really excited for the opportunity for residents to access new and better employment in a place where there hasn't been much employment before. By locating directly where folks live and close to where folks want to live and want to be working, you're accessing a population of job seekers that you wouldn't have access to out in the suburbs.
I think what a lot of people don't realize is all of our housing and residential development on the East Side is great, but without commercial and industrial tax base, a lot of that tax burden then falls on all of us as homeowners and as people who are living in that residential housing. We need tax base in St. Paul and on the East Side, which will provide relief to all of the residential taxpayers who see their taxes going up year after year.
These jobs will also give area residents the opportunity to build wealth With better access to stable jobs close to home, low barriers to entry, above average pay, competitive employee benefits, and clean, safe work environments.
I'd like to say I was really smart when I moved to East St. Paul, but I had no idea what I was getting into in a good way. I have this huge labor pool, and it's worked out really well. There's a lot of people who want to work in this neighborhood and who are ready to work and looking for an opportunity. It's really important.
There are a lot of families in our area that's a family of 4 that would make $35,000 or less. And that's a tough goal for a lot of these families. So that would mean a lot when these jobs pay $22, $23 or more an hour. That'd be very uplifting to them.
People are going to want to come do their job. They're going to want to apply for those jobs, especially when it's right next door. There's jobs where it's like it takes a lot out of your gas, insurance, you have to have a vehicle. You have more of a reliable community when it's right there that you can go to work.
I think that's what we've been missing on the east side, is that investment from our own neighbors and from our businesses. So I think once we get those in, it'll really just lift everybody up.
The Heights hopes to be one of the first developments in the United States to achieve LEED for Communities Platinum Level certification. That's why any business wanting to relocate must go through the Port Authority's Green Review process and commit to LEED certification.
What really excites me about this project is the ability and the initiative for it to be net zero carbon, net zero energy across all buildings, infrastructure, and transportation. We are very close to being able to put that together, and it would be an amazing statement and model of sustainable and regenerative development for the world.
The landscaping, the goals for energy production with solar in the buildings. It's going to show people what's possible at 45 degrees north latitude in the United States.
We're going to be setting an example from people from all over the United States. They're going to look at us at this project, being carbon-free and solar energy and the Clean Air Act. It's just a very ambitious project.
Also integrated into the Heights will be a new 5-acre park designed and maintained by the City of St. Paul. In addition, the St. Paul Port Authority has committed to reserving an additional 15 acres of green space throughout the site. These include shared community spaces, trails, wetlands, and stormwater management systems.
I'm super excited about this new development. I'm proud that we're finally doing something with the Hillcrest site. I just can't wait to see what communities we build out of it.
The Heights is going to be such a great way for us to really build a standard for how it is that we want the East Side to be, and that means making really deep investments in bringing jobs and housing, along with places for communities to convene, to come and play as well.
Makes me think of economic growth and positivity to the neighborhood and green spaces and jobs and, you know, expanding and making things better on the East Side, because we definitely need things like that here.
It inspires people who perhaps are less fortunate or have been feeling marginalized. When they see something that's near them, in proximity to them, they can go after that.
I'm excited about it. I think it's amazing. It's been a long time coming, and I'm all for supporting it. I just really think that the East Side area and the Heights, it will come to something where everybody will be talking. This is going to be the talking point. And over time, it will develop into something really amazing.